Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Yeah, the old clock says it's 5 o'clock. Beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Lagunitas Brewing. This is the Waldos Special Ale. And guys, they sent me one of these last year. I think it was the first one they had done. And it was an 11.5%er, and I thought it was out freaking standing, guys. They send me the new releases. And they sent me this one this past week. And this is the brand new 2017 edition of the Waldos Special Ale. And this one, the 2017, is 11.9%, not 11.5% like last year's was. So a little bit bigger. Not much, but just a little bit bigger. And both Rate Beer and Beer Advocate still have it listed as 11.5%. They don't. A lot of times they don't differentiate between the years, where Untapped does. They got the 2016 and the 2017 edition listed separate, so you know what the alcohol content is and what people are drinking and commenting on. When you get to Rate Beer and Beer Advocate, they got it all hopped in together, and you don't have any idea. So, like I said, this was sent to me by Lagunitas and the Waldos. They sent me a letter and a little flyer here. It's got the Waldos emblem on it. They actually sent me a T-shirt too, but it was a large. Homie can't wear a large. Homie can't wear an extra large. Homie's a fat boy. Homie wears a 2X. I ain't got to the 3X yet, but I do wear a 2X. But I do appreciate Lagunitas sending me the shirt. The wife will enjoy wearing that shirt. Very nice shirt. So thanks again for sending it to me. If you want to send me a 2X next time, homie would wear that one. But I can't wear a large. Hell, I ain't wore a large shirt since I was in high school. So, and they sent a little letter here explaining about what the Waldos Ale is, and I'm going to read it. It shouldn't come as a surprise to learn that April 20th, and today is the 8th of April, so the 20th is not here yet, is one of our favorite holidays at Lagunitas. We love it so much that in 2011 we got together with some of our friends at San Rafael who call themselves the Waldos to brew a special beer in their honor. Why did we decide to team up with these guys? Well, those in the know that the Waldos were the inventive group of teens who coined the term 420 back in the 70s. Well, any of you potheads or guys that smoke the herb know what 420 means. So we're going to leave it at that. I don't partake anymore. I did in my younger days, but I had to give it up. It says head over to Lagunitas.com /beer/Waldos to watch an interview with the group about the birth of 420. Now we throw down every year to brew this super dank resinous beer to honor the Waldos and all of those out there who to steal a phrase from our brewmaster Jeremy Marshall, understand the religious relationship between good beer and good weed. So maybe Lagunitas is a place you want to work, man. They're saying it's okay to be stoned. I reckon they would have a problem coming to work stoned or getting stoned at lunchtime if you work there. I don't know. They're promoting it though. So, yeah. So the Waldos Special Ale is a whopper at 11.9% this year with IBUs about 100. We included some extra goodies for you to either enjoy separately or together. We leave that decision up to you. However, we do suggest drinking the beer before attempting the maze, just to get you into the Waldos mindset. Cheers to treasure hunters everywhere. And I do appreciate them sending me the beer again this year. And like I said, they did send me some extras. They sent a t-shirt. They sent one of the little bottle caps, a little purple cap on it with a magnet already to go on the fridge. They sent me a puzzle here, some kind of puzzle here that you can try to figure out. It's pretty intense, so if you're stoned, you're probably not going to have a lot of success. So, very nice of them to do that. And, matter of fact, they sent me a pack of rolling papers. It's got the Waldos and looks like a 63 Chevy or something like that, Impala or whatever on the front of it. So, I don't use these anymore. I'm sure I'll find somebody that can. They're advocating the 420. Everybody that has partake in the weed knows what 420 means. So we'll leave it at that, guys. So guys, Lagunitas, thanks a bunch. I do appreciate it. Let's get on with this. I did this beer about a year ago when they sent it to me, but it was 11.5%, and I thought it was outstanding, guys. I gave it a 10 back then. It was that damn impressive. So let's see if this year's edition is just as impressive. The only fuss I got about what Lagunitas does is they put that silly Julian code on there instead of a month, day, and a year. I would love to see them do the month, day, and a year instead of a Julian code. And I say that every time I do a Lagunitas beer. So, alright, let's get on with this one. I've read you everything. The commercial description is basically what I read off the letter, so we're not going to go there. So I personally think it's time to get the damn beer in the glass. What do you think? So let's do it. Let's get it on. Alright. And while I do that, I will tell you, cuisine is barbecue, cheese is pepper, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp, blue, cheddar, stronger cheeses, gorgonzola, Limburger. Meat is game, grilled meat, and salmon. I'll add, no, it's grilled meat. I said I was going to add grilled meat to it. This is a double, so it already has the grilled meat on there. Bashbar sniffer tuber, oversized wine glass. And don't sell all this beer, guys. It's a hoppy beer. And those hops will fade over time. So if you pick it up, drink it. Drink it fresh. Drink them, they're getting hot. Yeah, that's what I say. About a quarter finger of head on that pour. A nice orangey tangerine amber color. Good looking beer in the glass. Let's get it to the nose. Super dank. Pine, grapefruit, pineapple. Awesome smelling beer. Oranges, tangerines, apricots, peaches. Awesome smelling beer. Outstanding smelling beer. Wow. I'm not giving any alcohol on the nose for almost 12% beer. Very well made. Well, time's a wasting. Let's get it down the neck. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, everybody at Lagunitas. Karen and everybody up there. I appreciate it. Very delicious. It's unbelievable how well hidden the alcohol is, almost 12%. I've had beers more boozy than this at 8%, guys. Now, if you think it doesn't have any alcohol taste at all, you're wrong. You know you're drinking a big beer, but it's not boozy. It's not boozy. It doesn't burn. It doesn't do anything like it. Ain't like picking up a shot of wild turkey or any kind of heavy bourbon or anything like that. It's not going to burn, or it doesn't burn. Now, if you're used to drinking Budweiser, this might kick your butt up around your shoulders. Awesome beer. Super dank. 100 IBUs. Heavy bitterness on the back. Still very delicious. Big boys beer. A big hophead boys beer. I don't know if it's a boy's beer. This is a man's beer. If you're a boy, if you're just turning drinking age and you grab one of these for your first beer, it's going to kick your silly little ass. There ain't no doubt about it. And like I said, it being an almost 12%er, if you're drinking this out, if you can find it out at a bar or brew pub, and you're drinking it on draft or whatever, where you can't read the label on the bottle to know what the ABV is, just be careful, guys. Have a designated driver. That's why I do all my drinking here at the house. I ain't got to worry about it. I ain't got to look at that flashlight in the long arm of Johnny Law. You been drinking tonight? Shining that flashlight in your face. No, I've been drinking here. I ain't looking at no flashlight. Homie, don't play that. Alright guys, I'm going to sip on it for a while. We'll come back and see where it ends up. It's pretty impressive. Alright guys, I'm back. I got just a little left here. Been sipping on it about 30 minutes or so. Awesome beer. I mean, it's definitely an A beer as far as I'm concerned. This year's edition's a little tiny bit bigger than last year's. 11.5 last year, 11.9 this year. Almost a 12% beer. Alcohol is super well hidden. Super juicy hops. Very dank. Pine, pineapple, grapefruit, tropical fruit notes, oranges, tangerines, lighter fruit notes. A lot of stuff going on in this beer. Very, very tasty. If you're a hophead and you can get your hands on this, you will not be disappointed, guys. It is an awesome beer, no doubt about it. And what they're saying, fire you one up to go with it. Like I told you earlier, I used to partake, but I had to give it up. Switched over to cigars, as a matter of fact. Not saving any money, but it is what it is. It is what it is as far as that goes. So, I don't think there's anything else for me to talk about. So let's dive in and do the final chug. Awesome aroma. Awesome aroma. And like I said, when I started the beer review, last year when I first tried this beer, it blew me away. It blew me away. Now I've had all the juice bombs that I've been getting, the New England style IPAs. I like them just a tad better than these filtered beers. And on top of that, they're using that silly Julian code on their beers, which I'm not a fan of, and you cannot see when the beer is in there because they got a brown bottle, a dark brown bottle with black writing on it. You can't see it when the beer is in there. I couldn't find it. Once the beer was poured out of it, I see it here on the neck, and it said this was bottled on the 82nd day of 2017. So I wish they would do something a little better there. At least change the ink. Make it white or yellow or bright blue like Weyerbacher and some others of them do, so you can see it when the beer is still in there. You can't see it when the beer is in there. You just cannot see it. It's impossible to see. I wish they'd do something a little different there. I'm not going to give it to 10 this year because of the Julian code and because you can't see it when the beer is in there. So 9 out of 10, but it is right there. 99 out of 100 on the scale. It's an A beer, but it is kicking the door down on the 10. And like I said, last year I did give it to 10, but I'm not going to this year because of that. Can't see the writing when the beer is in there, and it's a Julian code on top of that. So they need to do something different there. And that's management's decision to do that. I have talked to some of the people that work at Lagunitas, and they wish they would change that, but we haven't had me and other reviewers and other people that have commented and the people that work there have no decision on that. So they're not getting the 10 this year because of it. They need to change that. So 9 out of 10, 99 in the scale. Over the rate, I mean, Beer Advocate has 96 world class, no doubt about that at all. Over to Rate Beer says 99 overall, 98 in the style. That's exactly where I'm putting it. And final check-in, we're going to run over to Untappd. They have it at 4.29, which is also in their A scale. Have seen better numbers from these guys. So it's not the 10 beer that I thought it was last year, even though it's just as tasty, more alcohol on this year's edition, but you can't taste that. They need to do something different about the Julian code and change the color of the ink. That's my fuss this year on the beer. So, not getting the 10 this time. I think the juice bombs that are coming out of New England and other places are just a tad tastier than this. So, and a lot of them, some of them are dating, some of them are not. Most of them are. But the juice bombs have ruined my palate, guys. I think they're a little more tastier than what the filtered beers are. So, we're going to leave it at that. If you've had this year's edition, the 2017 edition of the Waldos Special at 11.9%, Let me know what you think. Come on back tomorrow. Let's go dig something out of the fridge. See you everybody then.